I work at the hospital, so I did the 3 o'clock shift and I came home. And I got home, I think I probably got home at minutes to 10 because at minutes to 10, yes. And maybe 10, 15 minutes after I got home, there was a knock on the door. I thought it was my husband's brother, but then the person said it's the police. And he asked if I know Colleen Payne. And from the time he said that, I just, as my daughter would say, I lost it. I was up in his face. Tell me wrong, my sister. Tell me wrong, my sister. So because of that, he did not tell me anything. He talked to her daughter. He talked to my niece. I didn't know anything until we had to call. He just said get to the hospital, and he talked to them. My daughter had to call my brother to get her right to the hospital, and I did not move from next to that phone because I had to know what was wrong with my daughter. All they were saying is that she's all right. We got to go to the hospital, she's all right. But because we're so close, and she just had a break-in at her home, or a robbery, and the first thing that came to my mind was, is this now another break-in, and she gone home now and finds the body in the house and something happened? And after she talked to my brother, she had to tell him because he said, don't just tell me you got to go to the hospital, tell me why. And then I found out. I was angry because I had just 2 weeks ago told my sister, do not go to the ATM late in the evening by yourself.
What was the reason that you had told her not to go to the
ATMs are dangerous. So much things are happening these days. And down at the university is one of those places where, yes, there's traffic, but they're not people who are like in and out at the ATM after a certain time. And ATMs, that's a big no-no. Don't go to the ATM with you or 1 or 2 people. You don't even know who's coming in. They might look innocent, just come to use the ATM, and you don't even know who they are. If I do an ATM, it has to be the daytime when people in the bank. And the biggest thing about it is that my uncle had told her before she left to go home, do not go to the ATM, go straight home. But my sister, like all of us, we believe, yes, that God would take care of us, and she would say, oh, she'll just go down to the ATM and do what she got to do. The taxi's there, and she'll just, unassuming that anybody would want to hurt her. I'm not angry to shoot the person back if they were there. I'm upset because my sister went to the ATM because she was told not to go. For the person, I wish that they would come forward and realize they made a big mistake. But who's going to come forward and say they shoot some person? No? My prayer is that the police really catch the person, because my sister is an advocate for children. She loves children, and she really wants to see them saved in God's kingdom. God uses her to speak to those children and to be a great influence. If there's one body at my church who can get through to children, it's my sister. And that's why I'm waiting on God to tell me he didn't cause it, he allowed it. Why he allowed it? Is there somebody else who's going to stand there like how she's standing for those children, who are able to reach them?